I really wanted to do a cool intro, but I couldn't think of anything. So, hey guys,
Welcome to Fousey 2.
what he said. And this sandpaper, by the way, I used a grit far too strong. I use this sandpaper typically when I'm like refinishing furniture, and I just didn't want to spend the money and go buy some other sandpaper because I was being thrifty.
Nah, she was being cheap.
And and here we are. The first step to making these butterflies perfect is sanding them down to perfection with the right sandpaper. The hardest part about making this video really was sanding all 5 of the butterflies down.
With the wrong sandpaper.
Yes, with the wrong sandpaper. It took me like 3 hours, guys.
Get the right one.
Maybe someday. It's not like I have Amazon or anything. Anyway, so here I am sanding. Look at that. Look at that technique. I think I could say that I'm a fine artist, and this is definitely the profession I'm meant to be in.
If she had the right sandpaper.
Exactly. Maybe. I soon found out that if I just like cut a small piece off instead of using like a giant piece of sandpaper, it was far more effective at sanding down these beautiful butterflies. Look at how silky smooth that is, even with the wrong sandpaper. Am I right, Shivam?
No. That
I
was
mean, do you
chalky
have
as
any
fuck.
say? Am I like not the most talented friend you've ever had?
You are the most talented friend.
That was so
I've
fake.
ever
That
had.
was so
I
fucking
paid-
fake.
I paid her
I mean
$5
it.
to
No,
say
I
that.
mean-
Oh my god, Ummi, okay. So the best part is I tried to do this transition right here, but like I couldn't find the camera.
Tickling
But
the
look,
camera?
look, ooh, it turned out silky smooth.
Oh.
Who am I,
What about that
Picasso?
dent?
Picasso. Ooh, don't worry about that. I'm gonna cover it later with glue. Look, 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 look. You got my heart, you got my mind. I think about you all the time. I need you guys to help me carry this video because there's just like a lot going on.
Ooh, she's taking away that heart. Oh, she's using the wrong.
Because love is fake, guys.
sandpaper to
Love
take
is
away that
fake.
See, she's using the wrong sandpaper and she ain't using a towel.
Ooh, look at
For a
how-
second, I thought that was a $1 bill.
Yeah,
I'm like,
won't it
ooh,
scratch
we don't
the
snort that
glass?
cocaine.
Well, won't it scratch the glass?
No, the glass is already beyond fucked up.
So
Oh,
we
wait.
we got a half glass.
It's
half
not doing
wood.
anything. Is this
All
a
right.
picture?
See,
Oh,
she's got some of that blood paint going on there. See how many like heads she's freaking chopped on that board right there.
Because I'm a vampire.
Ooh, she gonna paint it. Ooh.
I forgot to
First
edit
stroke,
this part.
there we go.
So there's like so much footage. This is too much footage. Okay.
That's a
Okay.
little too much paint in that one area.
Okay, hold up. Let me re-edit,
Oh,
guys.
she almost fucked up right there. Is she? See? Ah, she didn't stop. She didn't stop.
Apologies for that, my
Here goes
fellow
boom boom.
my fellow viewers. We're back to normal.
No,
As
we're
you
not.
can see here, I am putting yellow on the ends of
You're so nice.
the butterfly because I want to blend the orange in. I want to paint all of it with orange, and this red and yellow undertones gonna make it hella bussin', as the youngsters
Bro,
would
don't
say.
you have class right now?
I
I thought we were gonna go get round
anything for the views, okay? Now that I've pretty much gotten all of my red and yellow on, I'm now finally blending. If you're wondering why it's really peaceful right now, it's because both of my friends are home and in bed. We were supposed to continue this, but we got off topic over and over again, so I just gave up. But I love them and appreciate them for doing the first couple minutes that they could, you know. Plus, now I get to just hang out with you guys. As you can see here, the blending is going a lot better than I had anticipated. I always get really nervous blending with acrylics because I know it just doesn't have the same consistency as oil paints, but it does dry way faster, which is why I refuse to use oil paints. I made this first butterfly as a monarch because my grandma loves monarchs, and I'm inspired by her. But I'm going to be painting the other 5, not in this video. I'm just gonna post them as shorts because I don't see the point in showing you every single one, because then we'll have like a 45-minute video, and I guess you could listen to my voice for 45 minutes, you know, if you're trying to just hang out and fill the void inside your heart, but I wouldn't recommend it. I really wouldn't. Now that the blending's finished, I'm finally gonna paint everything black that needs to be painted black. I will say after doing this, I realized my mistake was I should have started with the black and then did the blending, only because while I was doing this, the black paint kept on getting on everything that it wasn't supposed to get on, and it got really messy really fast. I didn't post more of this, but I do want you guys to know I added at least 3 layers of paint to the antennas. Very important, my friends. So I got this marker in a set of pens that I got from Target, and I just want you to know they're very expensive, and it may have been a tad foolish of me to use it for this project, because after I was done using it to trace out the butterfly, it stopped working. Like, it just completely stopped working. And they have way more ink in them than what it took to make this butterfly. And I guess it's like kind of writing now, but it's definitely not the same. So be wary of that, my friends, because if you love your markers, or you have like a special marker that's close to your heart, don't use it on your butterfly, I guess. Adding the gold was definitely my favorite part of this whole project. You guys can't tell right now, but once it dried, it was like really shiny and majestic. Also, something I learned about butterflies is make sure if you're doing a monarch like this, you only do the white dots on the sides like I'm doing right here, and not all over it, because it just looked really wrong when I did that. Also, of course I'm gonna sign this, you know, it's my art piece. I use Mod Podge as a sealer because it's less toxic and it doesn't smell bad. And this one is dishwasher safe. I mean, just look at that. So satisfying, so smooth. I also put 3 layers in total, and I usually do a 2 to 3 hour wait in between each layer. I'm waiting for my Amazon package of the magnet strips to get here, but I just want you guys to know that this is the glue I use to stick it on the magnet, because that shit stays. Anyway,